And just like that, we made it to the third trimester. Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing amazing. My name is YessyBaker and welcome to my channel. Today I will be sharing with all of you my 28-week update in this pregnancy, baby number 2. So if you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos. And also, if you guys are new or you need to get caught up in some videos or in this pregnancy, I will leave you guys with all of the updates or all of my pregnancy updates down below. And just like that, we made it to the third trimester. It seriously feels like every day goes by so slow, but when I look back, everything is going really, really fast. So that is kind of funny how life works like that, that you feel, I don't know, like the day is going by really slow, the weeks, and then all of a sudden you look back and you're like, oh my goodness, like it's really not as bad as I think it is, and time is really flying by. So I wanted to talk to you all about my 28-week update. I have all my bullet points right here. I usually don't do the inches and weight. I really hate like those pregnancy updates where the girl is like, okay, so the baby should be 14 inches and 2 pounds, like I'm not like that, because I can always go to a pregnancy app and see and see kind of how baby's growing, and the general symptoms. So I actually prefer more when the girl opens up really what is going on with her life and what's going on with her body and feelings and all of that. So but anyway, let's start with bullet number 1, and it is occasional nausea. So I have been feeling a little bit of nausea, and also I have been feeling dizziness, which it has never happened in my pregnancy before. I talked to my doctor. I had my appointment, my 28-week checkup last Tuesday. Today's Friday. So, and the doctor checked blood pressure, we did a glucose test, we did everything, and everything came out to be perfectly fine and normal. So she was just saying maybe it is just because I'm pregnant, and you know how it is, like I'm not going to be 100%. So, but if I stand up super quickly, and that happens every time, if I stand up super quickly, I lose, like I am like dizzy and I need a moment and all of that. My son is being potty trained. And so when he tells me he needs to go to the bathroom, I'm like, all right, let's go. And as soon as I stand up, I feel like I'm gonna faint. So that has been really, really bad. Another one that I'm having right now, it's hot flashes. The weather is getting really nice and warm outside. It's not 100% beautiful, but it's still, it's beautiful, but some days we have, we are cold, and some days it's beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And so those beautiful days that are still cold, I still get hot flashes. So I'm a little nervous, because it's like if I feel like this way, then I can only imagine how is it gonna be in July when I give birth, So, but yeah, definitely I have been having that. I have been waking up to the bathroom at least 3 times to pee. Some nights I try to slow down with the water intake, so I stop drinking water at 7, so I don't pee at all in the middle of the night. But most of the time I feel really dehydrated, or I really, really need my water. So I, so I pee a lot in the middle of the night, like I said, like 3 times. And that happened to me the first trimester. The first trimester you have excess of pee hormonally. This one is mostly because the baby is so big and she's pressing against my bladder. My sciatica pain has been out of this world. I am walking and talking, and all of a sudden I scream, and it is embarrassing because I don't mean to scream, but I'm literally walking and I'm like, oh, I just scream because the pain is so bad. Like you're walking and all of a sudden you pinch your nerve, and it's really painful. And I went to physical therapy. If you guys check my last 2 pregnancy updates, you knew that I was waiting for my referral on physical therapy, but unfortunately I feel like it is so intense that it hurts so bad. So instead of finding relief, I feel like I overdo it, and I end up in pain for 2 days, So right now, if I take it easy, it's not so bad. But if I am intensively working out and things like that, then, well, not intensively, but if I am, doing some kind of workout or something like that, it wears me out right away. And that has been just bad, So I decided that maybe physical therapy is not the way to go for me, just because, like I said, I feel like I overdo it when it comes to my sciatica, and it is so painful. So the doctor recommended having, so my doctor recommended wearing a belt that is made specifically for sciatica. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase that, and then hopefully I can give you guys an update next time I sit down and talk to you guys, which is going to be at 32 weeks, I think. And I can probably give you guys an update if that worked or not, and if you guys are going through the same thing, probably we can help each other out with tips. Now, another thing that has helped with sciatica though, it's one of my best friends, her sister is a doula, and she recommended my best friend, or one of my best friends, she recommended her Epsom salt baths, and I have been doing those, and that is probably the only thing I have really noticed a huge difference. So I know that when you're pregnant, you're not supposed to get in really hot baths, so I go ahead and put the water as hot as I think I can possibly tolerate it, and I do not fill up the top completely. I just basically leave it where my butt and my back and my legs are gonna be, you know, under the water, but my belly is outside of my body. I'm outside of the water, sorry, my belly is still inside my body. And that has helped tremendously. Another thing my girlfriend told me, she was like, add 2 to 4 cups in the water, otherwise it's like you're just having a hot bath. So she was saying for Epsom salts to really work, you need to use a ton of them. So I have been listening to her, and I did it, and oh my gosh, you guys, it has been a huge improvement in my back. Like I said, that is probably the only thing I have found so far that is really helping with this. I have been nesting like you guys will not believe. I will call this nesting dash spring cleaning, because I'm not really doing anything for her yet. I mean, I do have everything. Like, I already have her bedroom. I am going shopping for a lot of things, but I don't think it has hit me yet that I need to prepare for her, you know? So I haven't really done, you know, like washing bottles or washing her clothes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have not done that for her. I have been doing a lot around the house. So I went and I cleaned all of my bathroom cabinets. I cleaned basically everything in the house, the dining room. My dining room was full with baby boy clothes because my sister is having a baby boy. So I'm sending her everything I have for baby boy, and I am keeping obviously like neutral things that I think that she can get away and wear. So I went ahead and I packed all of that for my sister. So I'm just trying to get everything that I won't need out of my house. So, but yeah, like I said, I haven't done anything baby wise yet, but I feel like I just want to get, you know, some other things out of the way, like my spring cleaning out of my way, so I can start focusing on her. So when she is here, everything is done. You know, I feel like if I focus on the baby first, it wouldn't make sense, you know, just because she's not due till July, you know. So that's kind of how I feel right now. But yeah. Last time I went to the doctor, she measured my belly. We haven't done any ultrasounds or anything. I think my next ultrasound is going to be when I am 36 weeks pregnant, just to make sure baby is in position and all of that. Talking like a medical ultrasound, but we are going to be doing one for fun at 32 weeks. We're going to go see her face and just how she looks like and things like that. So we're going to be doing the fun one at 32 weeks, but long story short, when I was at the doctor, she measured me and she said that my baby was no longer 99 percentile. She is just basically an average baby right now. She's measuring 28 weeks. I was a little bit nervous because my whole pregnancy I have been measuring 2 weeks ahead, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh no, she's perfect, she is normal. But she said not to worry. She said that basically you worry if your baby is, you know, measuring 2 weeks ahead, and then all of a sudden the baby's like 2 weeks behind or something like that. Her heart rate was at 150, so it was a perfect heart rate, she said, and we are just so excited. Talking about that doctor's appointment, we actually sat down and I did the glucose test. If you guys are a little bit, you know, curious about how the glucose tests work, is basically you go to the doctor's office and they give you a tiny drink that kind of looks like a Pedialyte, but in like small, and it is extremely sugary. So you drink it and it doesn't really taste that bad. I don't think so. I am the type of person that enjoys sweet drinks, so it kind of tastes like a flat soda. Last pregnancy was like a flat Fanta because it was an orange drink. This one was more like a flat syrup mist, and it wasn't bad at all, but when I finished up drinking it, I did feel like I was a little shaky and I wanted to throw up. It was not good at all. So yeah, so you go to the doctor, you have 5 minutes to drink that thing or that drink or whatever, and then after that they make you wait for an hour because they say that your sugar levels spike higher, I guess, after the hour of eating something sugary or drinking something sugary. So I went ahead and I did that, and thank God everything came out great. I did feel like my result was kind of higher than I wanted to, but at the same time I have been eating a lot of, you know, sugary treats, you know, that this pregnancy, so that has been great. I have been also, if you guys are going to be doing your glucose test, make sure the day before and the day of the blood work, make sure you take it easy and you eat just, you know, protein, like a very light protein. I know that red meat can spike your blood sugar levels, so actually go ahead and just Google, you know, blood sugar, like what spikes your blood sugar levels, and they will tell you kind of what not to eat before you go into your test. So like I said, I do follow like a 48-hour little diet, and then, you know, I go and I do my test, and then the test, I actually do not eat anything for 2 hours. I just drink water, you know what I mean, because anything can affect that result. And to be honest with you guys, you can, if you fail that test, then you have to go to the 3-hour test, which you're there for 3 hours, and I believe they kind of like drawn blood twice during that period of time, 2 to 3 times, you know. So I wanted to avoid that, so that's kind of like a little cheat, you know, sheet I wanted to give you guys. Is just follow a diet and do not eat anything that will spike your blood sugar levels in 2 days, and then to be as healthy as possible, and then do not eat anything for 2 hours before you go to your test. Just drink tons of water that day. And honestly, and this my OBGYN knows I do these, and she's super happy. She said if you have diabetes, even if you follow a little diet like I do, you're gonna show up with, you know, diabetes. So don't think that just because you're doing this, it's something bad or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, trust me, it's okay. Or at least that's what my gynecologist told me. I'm starting to plan my hospital bag, and it has been amazing. I already ordered the hospital bag that I wanted for this time around because Ariana, like last time, I think I packed everything, like some things of my son there, and then because my diaper bag is actually kind of small compared to some other diaper bags, so I'm not going to be bringing my diaper bag because it's really not that necessary, but I am going to be packing for her. So but I'm going to have a bigger suitcase, like a carry-on for her. Then I got myself a weekend bag, which I was dying to get a weekend bag. I think they're so pretty and so roomy, and mine also has wheels. So I'm going to be doing the video of packing my hospital bag in front of you guys. So if you guys are interested, don't forget to subscribe and, you know, hit the notification bell too, so when I upload that video, you guys can see it. But I have been buying already toiletries. I have been buying, Walmart had like 99-cent flip-flops, so I got a pair for my husband and a pair for me, so that way we can just throw them away if we wanted to at the end, you know. So that's also what we are doing. And yeah, so I have been having fun, you know, shopping around and things like that. And I'm also going to be doing, not like a hospital bag, but I'm going to be packing certain things for my son. I'm not packing actually, just preparing things for my son, so when I'm gone, whoever is watching him, they don't have to worry about his meals and things like that. I also ordered my breast pump, and it arrived. Last time I was pregnant, I ordered the Medela style, pumping style, and this time I wanted to try out the Spectra S9, so we will see. I will probably do a video comparing them once I start actually pumping and give you guys a review in one of, like in each of them. With my son, I exclusively pump, and with this one I really want to try to breastfeed because exclusively pumping is extremely hard. It's way harder than just breastfeeding, so I really want breastfeeding to work, otherwise I'm gonna be screwed. So yeah, and then the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is my weight gain or whatever. I have been gained so far 20 pounds, so it's a lot of weight, I think, but the doctor was super happy. She said from 20 to 35 pounds, it's completely like acceptable and normal and all of that. So yeah, I also saw my belly, and I don't think it's as big as it was or it has been, but I'm happy about that. You know, like I feel like if it measures 28 weeks, that means I'm just 28 weeks, you know? So even though in my body, 28-week belly looks really, really big. So far, movements are amazing. She moves way more than my son ever did. That's another thing that I think she might be smaller than my son was. My son was born at 8 pounds at 38 weeks. And I think that this baby might be smaller just because she has way more room than my son ever did. So, but we will see. Yeah, guys, so we're super excited. We're in the 3rd trimester, in the last one. Each day is getting closer and we're just so excited to meet her. So let me show you my belly. Oh my goodness. According to me, this is small, but now that I'm looking at it, it's enormous. But this is my 28-week belly. So it's really big. So yeah. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get going, but I will leave you guys with my last 2 videos in case you guys wanna go ahead and check them out. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.